Hello everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA car kits in the 2003 Toyota Sequoia, and we're gonna start off with what tools you'll need. You'll need a 10mm socket with an extension. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver and some type of panel removal tool. We're gonna start off by tilting these vents, and by doing that you're gonna see the two Phillips screws, one over there, one over here. And we're gonna go ahead and remove those two. Once you remove the two screws, now this panel around the radio can come out, and you can kind of pull on it, and if it doesn't come off, that's why we mentioned this panel removal tool to kind of work your way around to the bottom, and this whole panel comes off. When putting it back, over here you have two clips. So make sure that the bottom goes in first and then you lock in the top. So we're just gonna move it to the side. And over here you're gonna see the radio, and on each side you're gonna see two bolts. So we're gonna go ahead and remove them with the previously mentioned 10mm socket with an extension. Okay. So now that we remove the four bolts, the radio can come out. And over here there's these three connections, and the smaller port is where our kit is gonna go. If you don't have a rear entertainment system, this port will be just unoccupied. If your car is limited edition like this one and has rear entertainment, you're gonna need a Y cable like this. So what we're gonna do is plug it in, and on one side we're gonna plug in the original connection that we just took out, and this connection is where our kit is gonna go. So over here we have the kit, so you have the module in the middle, and on one side this is the connection that will go right here, and we're gonna plug it in. And on the other side you have the auxiliary cable coming out of here, the iPod iPhone cable, and in the future if you want to install Bluetooth, we have the Bluetooth port over here. So now you can test everything to make sure that everything works, and then you can wire in your cables and close everything up. So we're gonna test it out. So now we're gonna put the car's ignition to the first position and try and make sure that everything works properly. So all the functions of the radio will work the same. Your CD will still work, your radio. Right here we're in the CD option, and now we're gonna press this button for a second time, and it will take you to this option which you didn't have before, which is CD1. And in CD1 it's gonna say this 4 track 8, and if you plug in the auxiliary, press play, now you can hear music coming through the radio. The only thing with the auxiliary, you have to control everything through your phone, not through the controls of the radio or your steering wheel. And now if you want to control it, we're gonna take our Apple cable, and here we have Apple lightning adapter, and plug it in. And now these numbers are gonna change, and now you're able to control everything through the radio. So we suggest choosing your favorite track or artist or playlist, and just press on shuffle, and then just use the controls to switch through the songs. You can also use the steering wheel controls. Changes the music. And that's pretty much it. And if you have your playlist arranged, you can use this disc up and disc down button. So if you go to disc 2, it will play your first playlist, and if you press on the text button, it's gonna say playlist 1 and the name of the song. And if you go up, it's gonna be your second playlist. Also, it's gonna show you the name of the song. And if you want to come back to what we call the hybrid mode, you just use these buttons to go to disc 1. And disc 1, it will not show you any text. And that's pretty much it for using the kit. And one last thing that you'll need is to run the wires because you have to hide everything at the back except for these two wires. One is for the auxiliary, one for the Apple cable. And for this particular car, the best spot that we found, where there's two spots. One is to just reach through here and drop the cables into the glove box, or the other one would be to take out this tray here, and over here down low you can feed the wires through into the back of here, and you're gonna be able to put this piece back and just have the cables coming out in this area, which for this car we think will be working better than the glove box. So that's it, and again, this was a video for GTA Car Kits and the 2003 Toyota Sequoia.